Another disappointing result at home. Can you give me your summary of the proceedings today?
It's a game we certainly shouldn't have lost. We was pretty dominant for 44 minutes, got the goal. We had some chances before that maybe we should have taken before that goal. And then, got punished right on the stroke of half-time of probably could have defended better ourselves, but to be fair to the boys, hit it outside of his boot on the rise into the far top corner. And then spoke to him about half-time about, staying calm, playing the way we had, and chances would come for us. And then, pretty early into the second half, we got rolled and the boy bent one in from outside the box into the far top corner. And then after that, look, we hit the crossbar. I don't know how many times we had chances where we probably should have done better with them. So really frustrated that we haven't at least taken a point. But even now, I would still be frustrated standing here. If we'd have took 1 point, I think we should have won that game of football.
Speaking of having hit the bar 3 times, was that simply a case of it just not being our day today, or should we have done more?
I don't want to just say because that just comes down to luck. I just feel like we've had probably 3 games this season at home: the Hartlepool game, the York game, and tonight, where we should have taken more chances ourselves to then take away from that feeling of being unlucky. You play them moments back. The one in he had early doors in the game where he headed it. I think 9 times out of 10 he scores out. I think both Freddie's chances in and around that area, I think he takes more for the not as well. So you can put it down to that, but I think that's what we've got to take out of performances, take the luck element out of it, and be clinical in them moments. The Marnia, that I think they had 2, maybe 3 shots on goal, might be being disservice to them. I have to watch it back, but we probably had numerous chances in and around the final third and entries, and only led to us getting 1 goal, and we certainly should have got more than that today.
One positive we saw from today was the return of Nick Tavares. Just how important is it to get him back in the side?
Look, I've said it before, but the truth is, we feel like we're getting players back and then others missing. But Nick Tavares and Ryan Hill have probably been our 2 standout players this season when they've been fit. Both of them have been missing, and then in the time that they've been missing, people like Tom Eastman's come back, Innie's come back, John O's come back. Losing track of the boys, but it's just going to be lovely when they're all back out there fit and available together. Tab's coming on into that. I thought Kingy had done excellent in playing that central midfield role for us today. Did it for me at the back end of last season, and then Tabs can play obviously defence or midfield and just adds that quality with him about the football. He's a fantastic footballer. So look, that was a real plus, him being back involved today, and we feel like Hilly's not too far away. Obviously the one's missing at the moment. Pagey had to go off against Dorking with his hamstring, so he's going to be a little bit of a while away. Connor Lawless is still not back out in the grass for us training, so he's a little bit still off it. Vincent comes back from suspension now, which will be another plus as well. So look, Tav's coming back into the fold. Of course, he's a plus because he, like I said, I think he's been one of our best players this season. But having the boys back fit and regularly available for me now that have been missing for weeks and weeks is trying to get them all back out there together is going to be a headache for me, because I'm going to have to make some tough decisions on players that are playing and not playing. But at the same time, they're the decisions you want to make as a manager. Have everyone fit and available, all your boys ready to go. And then even then, in moments like today, when you're trying to chase games, you can bring players on and things like that. So, look, it's brilliant to have him back, and we just want the other boys back now as well, so we can have a real fit fighting squad. And listen, if we perform like the way we did today, I have to believe that we get more points, than you deserve. I really feel that way. I think if we play that way again tomorrow, I think we'll win the game of football. So that's what we've got to keep fighting for. It's been an upturn with the results, and I really want to make that 4 wins from 5, and that took us up to 9th today. And I'm standing there now frustrated that we haven't got them 3 points. Would have got us to where I believe we probably should be. So got to get back to work Monday morning, work extremely hard. The boys are disappointed there, and so am I. But keep them right on track on what they're doing. They're training so well together and pushing each other harder and harder each week, and I can see the quality getting better. And then that's going to hopefully get us moving up this table, which I think we deserve.
Speaking of that work and training, heading into Kidderminster next week, will there be any specific things that you'll be doing in order to get us back to winning ways? No,
just keep with the same message, keep building on it. We had pretty frank discussions not long ago when we were losing games of football about what we want to be, what the boys wanted their identity to be as a group. And I feel like the performances we put in, the 2 away from home performances that got us to 6 points leading into today, I feel like we should have led to getting 9 points, 3 wins in a row. So they just got to keep doing what they're doing. I think the standard of training is going up because the squad's getting stronger again. So where before we probably had 12, 13 of the senior boys with the younger boys, now you're looking at having 16, 17, 18 of the senior boys all training together with the younger boys added in. And that standard of training that you demand of each other and push each other with then leads to a Saturday feeling easy. That's how it has to be. And to be honest, that's the last 2 weeks I've really felt that way. We had a really good week again this week leading into today, and I was really confident of going into today's game. And then the performance come, the results didn't come, but the result didn't come today. But I have to believe that we've got to keep working hard like that, keep demanding of each other, come in frustrated, be angry that we didn't get that. And I really want to turn, especially the home form around. The crowd were fantastic with us today, really got behind the boys. And even at the end there, the feeling I had walking away at Bournemouth and the comments I was hearing, I completely agreed with them. I was fully justified over them. Whereas today I've walked around, and of course we're all angry and frustrated, but there was support, there was clapping, saying, come on boys, keep it going, keep doing it more. Like, they've seen today that the boys should have got more. They've seen everyone trying their hardest, seen the boys fight for the shirts, they've seen the challenges going in to win duels. They've seen the entries going in, the ball hitting the bar. They're not stupid. These fans know, they've seen proper daggers, so they know these boys are giving it all. But I've got to keep pushing them to get better, and we've got to keep winning, trying to pick them points up, because I want to be in a strong position. I want to get up, move out of the table like I believe we should.